Hello and welcome to Movie Pillow Fights or Movie Balloon Fights. It's Balloon Fights
Wow!
today. I am Brienne, also known as Miss Movies.
And I'm Stacey Howard.
And each week, Stacy and I take one film question from Twitter, or sometimes not from Twitter, and we answer it and fight about it and do some fighting of sorts. I don't know.
Discuss it.
Yeah,
Talk about
just
it.
discuss.
Now, don't get all filled with hot air about this.
Oh. We also do a podcast. It's called 6 Degrees of Feature Film. You can find it on this channel, Hit or Miss Movies, or you can find it on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. So make sure you subscribe in all places. This week we are talking about our most anticipated. We're doing something different. Most anticipated films of November and December of 2016. So check that out. I'll have it annotated below. What is our question today, Stacey?
Our question is, what's a documentary you've seen that disturbs you?
Excellent. Okay. I saw one recently that I almost threw up towards the end. I thought I was going to vomit.
Whoa.
And that is a documentary on Netflix called Who Took Johnny? Now, this is the story of the first child to ever be featured on a milk carton for the Have You Seen This Child? He was taken in the 80s while he was maybe 12, and he had a paper route and would walk. I think he would walk. I don't think he was bicycling, but he would walk the papers in the morning, and one day he didn't come home. And the story is about what happened to him, how legislation has changed because of what happened to him. And it's you learn a lot about the United States. You learn a lot about Middle America, and you learn about things that you thought maybe this will just be a story. We're going to find him, or we'll find his body. No, it is not that. It is terrifying and disturbing, and I would just give it away, but maybe you want to watch that for some reason.
I want to watch it. Don't. I'll probably watch it this afternoon when I get home because I have off work. So
super disturbing, super upsetting. Same words, I'll just keep saying the same word in a different way with a different synonym over and over again. I was upset by this movie, and I hope to never watch it again. I hope to never really hear about it again. This will be the last time I hope that I'm talking about it.
So my film is again a very a look at a real life situation which you don't want to admit is even happening or is even there because it's so upsetting. It's called A Whore's Glory. It's about prostitution.
Horrors or whores?
Whore's Glory.
Okay, thank you.
It's about prostitution around the world in different countries and how much a part of tradition it is, how the women are treated, what exactly they go through. So, and it's very interesting to see the different ways that the women deal with it and the different setups they have. Basically, there's one I think it's in Bangkok, and basically all the women go there and they get paid they dress up, they have their hair and makeup done, and they sit in a room, and it's got a clear glass wall in front of them. And so men will come in and they have little numbers on their jackets, and the women do, and so they'll be like, I like 27, so 27 will come out and they'll go into a room and do their business
like a lineup.
It's like a little fishbowl that these women sit in, and if you're pretty enough, men will pick you. There's also one in I think it's in India, and this is the most disturbing one. It's like girls that are like 10, 11 years old. It's awful, and they have to be pushy about getting men to come and visit them. They'll call them and be like, "Why haven't you come to see me?" And they have like their little room that they stay in, and they keep their room very clean, but then the house itself is disgusting, and there's men everywhere, and there's like little girls that are sold to the brothel basically from their parents.
This sounds awful.
It's absolutely awful. It's very disturbing, but it's an important documentary to watch to see what prostitution does to people around the world, and how it's enabled people to it's basically slavery what a lot of these girls go through, and it's disgusting to see. And this is human beings. This is us. This is what happens. We allow this to happen. So it's super disturbing. Yeah, but it's an
I don't
important
want to
documentary
watch
to
it.
watch.
I'm frightened.
Yeah,
about everything you're telling me.
because
Just hearing about it makes me angry.
it could be us. Like, we were lucky enough to be born, middle class America. Like, what if we were born in a poor family in India? We would have been sold to a brothel. Like, these girls, and some of them, they're beautiful and smart, and they speak to the camera, and they have like confessionals, and they're very aware of their situation, and they know why they ended up there, because they are poor, because they don't have the resources to get an education and get out, and it's like the only option for them, and they know this, and it's really, really upsetting. Yeah, very upsetting. Very, very disturbing. But it's an important documentary to watch, so watch it. Horror's Glory. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't watch Who Took Johnny.
Don't watch
Don't watch
Dear
it.
Zachary, a letter to a son from his father, or whatever.
Unless you want to
Thanks for
cry
that.
for hours.
Thanks for that, Brienne. Made
That
me
one's
watch it.
not necessarily as disturbing as it is just heartbreaking.
It's super heartbreaking. Yep.
So there you go.
Yay!
Thanks
Happiest.
for joining us. I'm gonna go
happiest
now.
Philippines we've had.
My
Bye.
balloon doesn't float away. All right. We will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.